Coaches Mike Kuchar, www.xandolabs.com. Wanted to thank everybody for logging in and taking a look at today's or this week's installment of our FBS drill series. And this one's presented by Tulsa University. Their offensive line coaching staff has some of their offensive line drills that they do on a daily basis. Now, this is both available for our free site and for our insiders. Now, the entire full length video of these coaching points and these drills are available to the insiders only. So if you log on at www.xandolabs.com, join to be an insider. You get full-length research reports, entire clinic articles along with video, and also our special reports, which we just put one out on the 4-2-5 defense with some help from Coach Foster at Virginia Tech and James Madison and some of the top premier high school programs in the country. So we're going to take you through some of these offensive line drills that are done by Tulsa on an everyday basis. Some of these you have seen before, but I just want to pay attention to some of the efficiency that they do these drills and more importantly, some of the emphasis done on technique that they use every day in practice. Now, the first one is more of a bird dog drill, which is simply a grid drill. Some coaches call it bird dog, some coaches call it a grid drill. It's just mainly to work footwork on air. Okay, and get your offensive linemen, those big guys, to move up and down and laterally and keeping their balanced position, keeping their feet underneath their armpits, keeping their eyes up. Their movement is going to be based on a verbal or nonverbal cue by the coach. So the coach is going to send them up and back and left to right and just make sure that they're keeping their eyes down the field and moving in the right direction. So I'll have some video of this, which you're going to see, and it's done in pre-practice. Usually see these offensive linemen working, okay, keeping their feet underneath their armpits, working at whatever you want to call it, their duck walk, their demeanor, and keeping their chest up and their eyes high and making sure they're responding on coach's nonverbal commands here. I think it's a very good drill to start practice, and it's never too late to do some of these drills. Okay, especially now we're getting close to mid-season. Some of us, we have a bye week, things like that, just getting back to fundamentals and working the technique more than anything else. The weave drill is something that's done on a daily basis. This is used to teach leverage concepts for offensive linemen. We all know that defensive linemen, they move. They stunt, they stem, they move post-snap, and we have to be able to adjust to that as offensive linemen. Now, this is a no-sled zone, so to speak. I know that some offensive line coaches are big proponents of hitting a sled. That sled does not move. This is a good way to teach your players to make sure that they're moving and they're staying frontal. Okay, staying frontal on a defensive lineman. Some coaches like to add a finish at the end of the drill. This is, of course, up to you. I prefer a finish just to get them used to finishing blocks and getting extension. But either way, I think it's a very productive drill any time of the year. So here you're going to see the weave drill. Notice how this player stays frontal. Going toe to heel on his footwork, pounding his knees into the ground, getting inside hand position, working that defensive lineman vertically. Excellent drill to get these players to work vertically, keeping their inside hand position.